Hello everyone, welcome to Object Oriented Programming. I am Zinkal Patel from Rafael BCA College. Now today in Object Oriented Programming we are going to start another topic, and that is also most important topic, and that topic is constructor. Now first of all, what is constructor? A constructor is a special member function whose task is to initialize the object of its class. It is special because its name is same as the class name. A constructor is invoked whenever an object of its associated class is created. It is called constructor because it constructs the value of data members of class. Like till now we had write get data function, put data function, get data function for accepting the value. So instead of get data function, now we can use constructor to initialize the value of data members, right? Now we can declare and define constructor in this way, like I mentioned here. For example, we can write a class integer. In that you have to write data members. Here I write two data members, integer m and n. Now constructor must be defined in public section. जो here I write in red font is called as constructor, and that constructor is a special function, right? So its name is same as the class name. Here class name is also integer and the constructor name is also integer, right? Now in that we can write the value initialization, like m equal to 0, n equal to 0. Now here when a class contain a constructor, then when object is created it will initialize automatically. So when we create object, this constructor invoked automatically, no need to call this constructor, right? Like for example, if we create object of integer class like integer 1, right? This statement is not only create the object integer 1 of the type integer, but it also initialize its data member m and n to 0 value, right? Now the constructor has some characteristics. First one is they should be declared in the public section. They should be declared in public section, as I already told this. Second one is they are invoked automatically when the object are created. So here no need to call constructor like member function, right? It will automatically invoke when we create object of any class, right? Third one is they do not have return type, not even void. Like as we seen in syntax, there is no return type, we only write the class name, right? And therefore they cannot return a value. Fourth one is they cannot be inherited. Now what is inherited, that can be covered in future video. So हम कंस्ट्रक्टर को इनहेरिट नहीं कर सकते, डिराइव क्लास जो है वो बेस क्लास के कंस्ट्रक्टर को कॉल कर सकता है. एंड द लास्ट वन इज दे कैन हैव डिफ़ॉल्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट, डिफ़ॉल्ट वैल्यू भी हो सकती है. नाउ there are some types of constructor. First one is implicit constructor. A constructor which take no argument is used to create object which are not initialized. Implicit constructor contain the empty body and does not do anything. This constructor, so that's why called as do nothing constructor. This constructor will not do anything and is defined just to satisfy the compiler. If we create another type of constructor and we do not create this implicit constructor, then compiler will give error. So to just satisfy the compiler, we have to create implicit constructor or do nothing constructor. Now second constructor is default constructor. A constructor that accepts no parameter is called as default constructor. The statement integer int1, integer class का object बनाया, for example int1, that will invoke the default constructor of the compiler to create object integer 1. Like यहाँ पे मैंने example में दिया है m equal to 0, n equal to 0. Default constructor or implicit constructor look like the same, but the difference is we will not initialize the value in implicit constructor. We cannot write in that any value, but in default constructor we can initialize the data member by the value default. यहाँ पे मैंने default value कौन सी ली है 0. Now this constructor initialize the data member of all the object to 0. Next one is parameterized constructor. If we want to initialize the various data element of different object with different value when objects are created, the constructor that can take argument are called as parameterized constructor. Like here एक कंस्ट्रक्टर मैंने लिया है जिसमें सिंगल आर्गुमेंट पास किया है इंटीजर a, एंड दूसरे कंस्ट्रक्टर मैंने जो राइट हैंड साइड कंस्ट्रक्टर लिया है इसमें 2 पैरामीटर पास किया है. ठीक है, सो बोथ दिस कंस्ट्रक्टर इज कॉल्ड एज पैरामीटराइज्ड कंस्ट्रक्टर, राइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज copy constructor. The parameter of constructor can be of any type except that of the class to which it belongs. A constructor can accept a reference to its own class as parameter, right? Not even a value, but it can also accept object as parameter. This type of constructor is called as copy constructor. Like here I describe integer in bracket object integer ampersand I. तो यहाँ पे I object जो already created है उसका reference दिया है, right? And to invoke the copy constructor we have to write a statement like integer I2 in bracket I1. It means I1 object का जो reference है वो copy हो जाएगा I2 object में, right? So which copy the value of I1 into I2. In the other word, it set the value of every data element of I2 to the value of the corresponding data element of I1, right? We can call the constructor in 2 ways. First one is by calling the constructor explicitly, in that it create an integer object integer 1 and pass the value 0 and 100 to it. And the second one is by calling the constructor implicitly, in that integer 1 in bracket 0 or 100. When we declare object we can pass the value to constructor, right? It is called as implicit call. Now this method is sometimes called as shorthand method. So hope you understand this copy constructor, implicit constructor, default constructor and parameterized constructor, and also characteristics of constructor and what is constructor. Now if you have any query regarding this constructor you can message me. In next video we have to learn example of constructor and also friend function again. Thank you.